I first came to Art Starts about 4 years ago now. I found out about Art Starts through my fashion teacher at my high school. There was a fashion program called Sew What, and my teacher knew that I liked to sew from her class, so she gave me the information. She convinced me to apply, and I got in, and then spent 7 weeks over the summer learning how to sew, making my own garments, making friends, and participating in workshops with people in the industry who came in to speak to us, such as models and fashion designers. Art Starts is very personal to me in my experience, because when I came to Art Starts, I had just lost my mother from cardiac arrest, and I was looking for things to sort of distract myself. So when I found out that there was a free program that I could spend my time on to take my mind off of things, I really jumped at that opportunity. It ended up being a really good way to heal, because we did things not only related to art, but just to personal growth. We talked about what we wanted to do for our futures. And at the time, I didn't think I had a great future ahead of me, because I was catching up on credits in the midst of trying to mourn. And I remember very distinctly my program manager asking us what we saw ourselves in 4 or 5 years. And I was telling her oh, I'm probably not gonna graduate in time, I'm probably gonna have to do a GED, I'm not gonna get into university or college. She supported us and just was telling all of us, you can pursue what you want, but you have to work at it, it's not gonna come easy. And it's really surprising now, 4 or 5 years later, to look back on that and see how much of it actually came true. I'm now in Humber College, I'm pursuing a filmmaking career while still doing music and fashion and stuff like that. And a lot of it is because of Art Starts and the way they supported me and other artists like me. I wasn't expecting to make friends in that program. I just expected to learn how to sew in the Yorkdale studio and have some clothes to take home to school. But I ended up with a lot of great friends who I still talk to now. After I was a participant in the fashion program Sew What, the program manager ended up bringing me on to different programs that she had, after school programs, to be her program assistant. Just once a week, an after school job for me to do a couple hours and collect some pocket change. But it was really helpful in terms of getting work experience and getting experience in a field that I am interested in. So knowing that I was able to work within the arts while I was in high school and partially while in college was really wonderful, a great experience for me. Last year, Art Starts had the opportunity to team up with the artists Marlene Griffith and York U and a bunch of other nonprofits to work on costumes for the mass camp for Pan Am. We created the costumes for the parade, and then we got to actually participate in the parade, which was really cool. But it was a great opportunity to be able to commit to a project and work on such a large scale. It was really great that Art Starts gave a bunch of kids that opportunity to be able to be part of the project. And I still have a pair of the pants because I really liked working on them, and it's a great memory to just keep in my house. As part of my time with Art Starts, I've been aware that they do Platform A for the last, I think, 3 years now. Platform A is a microgrant given out by a group of organizations. So Art Starts is one of them. Last year was the first time that I applied for the grant. I was encouraged by Julianne and Liz and Tamara and the rest of the staff in the office to apply for the grant. So I applied and I got it, and given the option to do any project that I wanted to do a multimedia gallery because I am a multidisciplinary artist. So I do film and fashion and photography and music. And I've still kept it going now since the project ended in May, even though I don't have the funding. And Art Starts has still been very supportive in terms of if you need anything or do you need any guidance, here are more grants you can apply for. So even though my microgrant experience right now has ended, there's still a very good connection and ongoing support for the project that I'm working on. I would encourage anyone who's had Art Starts be a part of their life to develop a relationship with the organization if you want to see their great work continue, because it's not only great being able to have programs for yourself, but it's great being able to see what the next generation will be able to benefit from. I just want to say to everyone who works at Art Starts, everyone who has ever worked at Art Starts, and the people who created the organization over 20 years ago, thank you for being so committed to engaging local communities in art and helping kids and young adults and their parents to be able to pursue what they want within the arts in their education. Thank you.